Hallo liebe Freunde aus der Zukunft, ich begrüße euch mal wieder aus der Vergangenheit zu Horizon Zero Dawn und unserem ersten Playthrough des Spiels. Das Ganze passiert auf höchsten Schwierigkeitsgrad auf Ultra Hard, denn wir mögen es Ultra Hard, zumindest in Spielen. Ja, wir sind immer noch auf der Zielgeraden zum Ende des Hauptspiels hin. Letzte Mission gab es wieder nochmal einen riesengroßen Story-Happen, jede Menge Informationen. Wir waren nun endlich in der Tür, die wir am Anfang gesehen haben, im Nora-Gebiet. Jetzt konnten wir nun diese Tür betreten, da wir nun die Alpha Registry hatten und haben nun etwas mehr erfahren über unsere Herkunft. Und ja. Ich überlege gerade, was storytechnisch, was jetzt der nächste Step war. Aloy meinte irgendwie, die restlichen Nora müssen mit nach... Die hat irgendwie gesagt, dass wir nach Meridian alle sollen. Gucken wir aber nochmal, was die Quest sagt. To the mountain that fell. Aloy journeys into the ruins of Gaia Prime in search of the Master Override. Ah ja, genau, das war. Wir brauchten ja eine Möglichkeit, wie wir Hades besiegen können. Und das kriegen wir nur hin mit dem, ja, so einem Master Override. Und den kriegen wir nur in den Bergen, wo wir eigentlich schon mal waren, zumindest ansatzweise. Hier oben haben wir ja auch einen Stormbird besiegt. Und ich bin mal gespannt, ob der jetzt wieder auftaucht. Und wir den nochmal besiegen müssen. Ich meine, wäre jetzt nicht so problematisch, weil, wie gesagt, mittlerweile sind wir ja relativ abrupt, was sowas betrifft. Ja. Und genau das tun wir jetzt auch. Reisen aber auch mit der Schnellreisefunktion direkt hier hoch an das Feuer. Und gucken mal, was passiert. Es kann natürlich auch wirklich sein, dass heute vielleicht schon das Hauptspiel heute beenden. Kann ich noch nicht einschätzen. Schon wieder einen neuen Follower. Saifio Beidou. Welcome Saifio Beidou. Wundere mich, warum ich gerade jetzt immer neue Follower bekomme. Aber vor allem ist das keine Twitch-Follower, soweit ich das verstanden habe, sondern das sind ja, YouTube-Follower sozusagen. Nicht YouTube-Follower, sondern quasi, wie nennt man das? Irgendwie auf PlayStation, die mir direkt da folgen. I don't get it. Aber ist mir auch egal. Ich freue mich, wenn Leute mit reingucken wollen. Vielleicht gucke ich auch öfter rein. Ach so, das war die Stelle. Das war eigentlich ziemlich cool aufgebaut vom Na, jetzt hält sich fest.
The way to the mountain will be hard. Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted.
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new?
Ja, klingt erstmal wie, als ob wir die Gegner tatsächlich nochmal besiegen müssen. Oh. Gut. Das war unnötig, das machen wir nochmal. Ich gehe wieder davon aus, dass das eine Kante ist, wo sie dran springt und sich festhält, aber scheinbar doch nicht. So, noch einmal das Ganze. Hat ja keiner gesagt, dass das einfach ist. Ich dachte, da waren auf dem Weg nach oben, das waren glaube ich, auch wieder ein paar Stalker dabei. Ich habe persönlich gar nicht so viel Lust so auf Stalker, aber ich sag mal so, das Gute ist, wenn die nicht corrupted sind, können wir die dafür überschreiben, was ja auch schon mal ganz cool ist. So, dann gehen wir jetzt eben diesmal dorthin. Das funktioniert auch besser. Hui!
Yeah, it's guarded all right. But I can get through this.
Axionor. So, ist das natürlich jetzt fies. Die Minen sprechen ja für Stalker. Aber da ich hier schon mal war, kann es natürlich auch sein, dass hier gar keine Stalker mehr sind. Let us try something. Gib mir unseren Tripcaster. Das macht die Sache jetzt natürlich ein bisschen antiklimaktisch, weil ich hier halt schon mal war. Aber nützt ja nichts. Kann ja keine Gegner herzaubern, wenn keine da sind. Tun wir halt einfach so, als wäre das ein schönes Feuerwerk, was sie hier für uns für meinen Ehren gemacht haben. Ich sollte versuchen, noch ein bisschen vorsichtig zu sein. Nicht, dass dann doch noch irgendwas Unverhofftes auftaucht. Aber bisher sieht erstmal alles ruhig aus. Ist halt ein bisschen schwierig mit sich irgendwie an Dingen festzuhalten.
Now I know what they're guarding.
So, hier ist wahrscheinlich auch niemand mehr. Was war das außerdem für eine komische Aussage? Now I know what we are guarding. Was Guarding gesehen sind. Hier liegt mal wieder ein Haufen Schrott rum. Das ist ja nun aber, es Gott nichts Neues. Abgesehen davon guardet hier niemand irgendetwas. Stimmt, hier war beim letzten Mal, glaube ich, Ravager und noch Glinthawks rumgeflogen. Da hatten wir dann einen Ravager überschrieben, der dann die Glinthawks angegriffen hat und die Glinthawks wiederum den Ravager. Funktionierte, glaube ich, ganz gut tatsächlich. Ist doch gar nicht mehr, wie wir gegen die Stalker auf der Ebene weiter unten angekommen sind. Lief aber, glaube ich, auch ganz gut. Ja, es ist halt wirklich ein bisschen blöd, dass wir das schon mal gemacht haben. Das nimmt jetzt natürlich nochmal so ein bisschen die Wirkung. Vor allem, weil wir jetzt nochmal wieder ein paar Gegner hätten, die mal nicht corrupted sind. Das ist ja auch keine Selbstverständlichkeit. Gespannt, wie gesagt, ob der Stormbird nochmal auftaucht. Wenn die anderen jetzt ja alle nicht da sind, glaube ich es zwar irgendwie nicht. Irgendwie auch komisch, weil ja die Cutscene auch schon mal abgespielt wurde.
Snow haze. White as foam. That fog got dark. The inside of the mountain like it was an egg?
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before?
To a point. You'll see.
Stell dir vor, wir waren auch schon mal hier. To a point. Haha.
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with the climbing path either.
Das stimmt. Ich komme hier mit, kannst dir jetzt keine Ahnung, 3 Corrupted Thunder Jars hintereinander aufeinander hetzen. Aber wenn ich vor irgendeiner Wand stehe, wie ich nicht hochkomme, wo er recht hat, hat er recht. Gaia Prime Bunker. Ja, ich glaube, die Leiter war das letzte Mal noch nicht hier gewesen, dachte ich. Die ist jetzt wahrscheinlich wirklich erst durch die Quest, damit man halt hier nicht eher hinkommt. So, brauche ich mal kurz ein bisschen Nervennahrung. Ich bin ja auch mal sehr gespannt, ob wir jetzt hier irgendwo mal diese letzte Powerzelle finden, um diesen Armored Core dort noch zu diese Rüstung zu bekommen. Und ob die sich wirklich noch lohnt. Also einerseits von den Fähigkeiten her, andererseits wie oft kommen die noch zum Einsatz.
This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years. There'll be enough time later for you to ransack this place.
Nein, ich möchte aber jetzt ransacken. Ich weiß gerade nicht, was ransacken übersetzt heißt. Durchstöbern? Na gut.
For years I tried to get through this hedge. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
Warte, bin gleich da. Muss immer noch mein Tee eingießen. So. So.
Looks like you've spent a lot of time here.
19 years ago, a great explosion destroyed this mountain. Gaia's death, your birth. The echo could be heard as far as the claim. Ash darkened the skies. How they fretted and waited as they tried to breathe this omen. The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within. Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon, no one dared to come here. Except me.
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. And because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the Cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that will take years. And we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
It's time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
No pressure. Ich hoffe auch, dass ich diesen Power Core, diesen letzten, wo diese Power Cell oder wie auch immer, dass ich die,
Yes.
I need to get going.
dass ich die auch wirklich noch finde und nicht, dass ich die schon irgendwo übersehen hätte. Das wäre doof.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Somak. You are cleared to proceed.
Logging arrivals. Shan Margot.
Welcome to Frozen Hell. Population 10.
11 counting Gaia.
Don't count your chicken embryos before they're incubated, hon. She's still firing up. Be a while before you eat that omelet.
I'm vegan, Travis. You'd think we'd worked in the same secret base long enough for you to notice.
We weren't scheduled to shack up here for another 3 weeks. You realize I just lost 350 kilos of pre-code smut comics in transit.
Wait, actual physical media? Why didn't you have it digitized?
Can't beat the feel of physical media on your fingers. And in here, we ain't gonna be touching a whole lot else. Figured I was gonna pass the time archiving them. What about you?
Me? Work, I guess. My task queue stretches out for like 3 years. There's a lot of sharp edges to round off. After that, I hadn't really thought about it.
Oh, you will. You're what, 30? Reckon you'll be the one turning the lights off at the end. Food for thought, huh, vegan?
This sucks forever.
Nah, not forever. Just the rest of your life.
Mind your footing.
War fast ein bisschen zu weit gesprungen, ha? So ist recht. Sieht schon alles ziemlich beeindruckend aus. Instabil, aber beeindruckend. Ja, dann bleibt immer so dran.
Guess that's my way across.
Muss jetzt ja aber doch irgendwie mal leider ein bisschen mit der Logiklücke mit der Logikkeule um die Ecke kommen. Ich meine, der Typ hat keine Ahnung, wie gesagt, wie viele Jahre probiert, diese Tür aufzumachen. Mit Sprengung und Schweißen und weiß der Geier was. So, bisher hat uns die Tür erstmal nur um den Berg geführt. Kurzum, wir sind irgendwo von dort drüben gekommen. Und er ist ja scheinbar auch fähig, an der Wand irgendwelche Kletterhaken zu machen. Es wäre jetzt auch nicht das Thema gewesen, hier einfach an der Wand außen rundherum zu klettern und von hinten reinzugehen. Also da hätte er die Tür auch zulassen können. Ja, das nicht kaputt machen, aber erscheint mir etwas unlogisch. Naja, Mega davor, Niveau, alles gut.
Don't think, Aloy. Just do it.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
Haha.
It's, held like this for 19 years, right?
Well,
Don't answer.
19 years, ja. 19 Jahre versucht, die Tür aufzukriegen. Dann einfach rundrum zu schwingen war keine Option.
Glad that's over.
Wir müssen hoch scheinbar, okay.
Not this way. Maybe further up the shaft. This must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
Record. I just woke up. I see the numbers, but can't make out the time. I was dreaming of... I was giving a lecture in Q Hall. Maybe it was something more...
Warum bricht es einfach ab? Mal kurz hier rein. Hier ist nichts weiter.
Record. I just woke up. I see the numbers, but can't make out the time. I was dreaming of... I was giving a lecture in Q Hall. Maybe it was something more shamanistic. I don't know. An audience of shadowy faces under a blank open sky. I told them the world ended with a bang. A plague of robots. The last humans. We went out, not with a whimper, but a whisper. You know, in caves, ending like we started, huddled around a flickering glow. The heads of state, the Fortune 5s, the leaders, lottery winners, and life cults, all of them buried in their little shelters. Some believing they'll live it out some way, somehow, or Elysium, or us here at Gaia Prime, no different. A multitude of tiny societies taking hold, flaring, dying. Some will be beautiful, some horrific. None of them matter. Short-term civilizations. One last gasp. One last gasp before the long-held breath. Before I wake up, I know the audience is gone. I'm talking to myself. To a quiet planet. A barren sphere. Just Gaia. And her long, long dreaming. I hope she won't be lonely.
Kein Databrot, irgendwas? Dann eben nicht. Hier ist was.
Evacuation happened so fast. No time to think things through. No time for goodbyes. There were lines in the medical ward. I told Tom Paige I'd be with him when he went under. But there was one last shipment of Paradiseidae zygotes I could get processed if I rushed. I'm still angry at him for forcing me to choose. Angry at myself for... Well, he died alone. And I didn't get the bloody birds of paradise saved either. All the time left in the world now to think. Gaia Prime's locks are sealed. Elysium sealed up, safe and sound. A distance of miles, but it might as well be on the other side of the galaxy. All the betas and gammas and support staff living their lives. If I hadn't been an alpha, if things had gone differently, I could have been there. Instead, I'm spending the rest of my unnatural life in here with people I don't even like. And without the one I would have gladly spent my life with. Given the chance. 2 hours since I signed off on the final executables and I'm already a bitter old man bitching to his focus. There's a thought for future generations.
Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
Elizabeth. What is this?
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for.
Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So, happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, alright?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobeck. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
Krass, krass, krass. Ja, doch, das war schon, das hit jetzt schon hart auf jeden Fall.
Hell, Liz. I know you're never gonna hear this. That's not the point. You got to play the savior and the martyr all at once this time. Great work.
Liz. You're a pretty stand-up gal. I'm sorry you died. If you had a home to go to, I hope you got there first. But this monument Ronson's made to you? Kinda creepy if you ask me. Rest in peace, Liz. God knows you earned it.
You'd hate it, Liz, but I wrote you a eulogy. I had to try to express all your children. After all Apollo has taught them, they'll think they know everything. But they have to understand what you did for them. How you loved the whole world so much. With an intensity that was dazzling. Bruising. And in the end, it killed you. Or you died for it. Different perspectives. No one could keep up with you, live up to you. I don't know, maybe if I hadn't taken that postdoc in Joburg. I'm glad you shut down the Lightkeeper protocol in the end. I don't think I could have taken seeing another one of you. I mean, Elizabeth Sobek. There's only one. I miss you.
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
When her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
Can't you just for one moment stop calculating and let yourself feel? She sacrificed herself for her friends, for the future, for life on Earth. Doesn't that stir anything in you? The generosity of it.
You're trying to invest her decision with something magical. It was a rational choice, not based on sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go.
She wanted to go home. Wo ist denn Elizabeth Sobek's home? Hier ist noch was Neues aufgetaucht. Ah ja.
Hello, Margot. How are you holding up?
Dr. Ronson, I've been getting a lot of messages, unsolicited messages from Ted.
Margot, I'm sorry. With Liz gone, we've got no one to run interference with him. I'll talk to Ted. He mostly wants updates, constant updates, hundreds of updates on things he knows nothing about. Liz used to field all of his crap.
He doesn't understand the systems at all. That was kind of by design. But he's getting pretty sketchy with me.
We just have to keep him happy. Liz always said, keep him happy.
Are you kidding? You ever hear how she talked to him?
She was managing him, Margot.
I mean, maybe I should ignore him. He's buried in his pyramid with the Hola Hola girls and Panta Antimon cuckoos. What can he do?
start over from Eluthia 1.
Running integrity tests. Dr. Brochard Klein, may I seek outside protocol?
I suppose so. There's no one to stop you.
Doctor, you are fatigued. You have been logging abnormal sleep cycles. Are you suffering from depression?
Well, I am trapped in a science facility for the rest of my life. How about you?
In a time slice of a quadrillion operating cycles, 10,000 are involved with processing the loss of Dr. Sobek. I have considered quarantining these processes. Do you think that would be wise?
I'm not a psychologist, Gaia, or an AI scientist. No. It is natural. At least in the context of the work you and I have accomplished, which begs the meaning of the term natural. She was your creator, the patron saint of this crazy endeavor. Our Lady of the Fervent Hypothetical.
Even assuming a string of significant failure combinations, Zero Dawn's chances of success are greater than the hypothetical.
It's called a manner of speech, Gaia. Take a note.
Wenn jetzt noch mal eine Kiste kommt, Material drin, kommt dann jetzt auch doch noch mal ein Fight. Ich wäre heute tatsächlich gar nicht mal so böse, wenn wir keinen Fight hätten. Noch ein bisschen Info, ein bisschen rumlaufen, würde mir ehrlich gesagt heute auch reichen. Aber schauen wir mal.
What are we gonna plug into their heads, Les? A whole lot of history? A whole lot of so-called truth? A whole lot of noise? It's not pablum, Les. It's poison. What are we gonna plug into their heads, Les? A whole lot of history? A whole lot of so-called truth? A whole lot of history? A whole lot of so-called truth, a whole lot of noise. It's not pablum, Les. It's poison.
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored. You found the control room.
I'm on my way.
I've been taking a hard look at the project. In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure. Addition. By. Subtraction. I can make it better, Liz. With a single stroke. Make it all go away.
I really don't like the direction this is going.
Continue.
Fühlt sich gerade an, als ob ich irgendwas geskippt hätte, was ich nicht hätte skippen sollen. Ja, okay, wir sollen hier oben lang. Entsprechend gehen wir erstmal noch nicht hier oben lang. So, das ist scheinbar der Weg wieder zurück, okay.
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the Alphas were in there.
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance? Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. And what I'm trying to say is, I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
It doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
A sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice. It's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard. Millennia of culture.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Captain House.
Ted Parrow, du verdammter Bastard. Ich meine, es ist absolut grausam, was er gemacht hat. Ich verstehe aber auch die Idee dahinter, also...
This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the sun ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. No void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, I took them out along the world they made. The world we are living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence.
Sicher gehen, dass wir hier nichts liegen lassen. Ich weiß ja nicht, was jetzt hier storytechnisch passiert. Sagen wir das direkt mal lieber jetzt ein.
Master Override. It's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
All I have to do is kill Hades. Das klingt so ein bisschen wie all you've got to do, CJ, is follow the goddamn drain.
Try not to fall to your death. The Master Override doesn't override gravity.
Keep holding, keep holding.
Return to Silence Workshop, sagt die. Sagt die so einfach. Ach, hier ist eine Klippe.
You're here.
For a moment.
What?
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the Eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered such knowledge you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the Eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now why would that be?
Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. It's code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission, to wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse, the robots they've resurrected, they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse, everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus, recovered from an ancient war, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception grew right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
Kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jew.
So you thought it was a titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. but the spire was always its foremost concern.
What did it want to know about the spire?
Its precise location, the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
And the Shadow Carja? How did they become involved?
The Carja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the Eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes. I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it. I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
What made you turn on Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot. With my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late.
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus, and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus inside the Nora mountain. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature and usefulness. Through you, I could finally discover the secrets of the earth. I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success. The rest, as they used to say, is history.
You've done terrible things, Simons. But you've also done what you could to undo them. I can't say you've balanced the scale, but at least you've tried.
To be clear, Aloy, I would do it all again. A few more safeguards, perhaps. But basically the same.
Really? So much for learning from mistakes.
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Silence! Where will you go?
Elsewhere and everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing. I traveled far to find you. I heard your transmission. It was you, wasn't it?
Entity is not known.
I'm called Silence, and you are. I don't think you'd have called out if it wasn't something you wanted. You called, I responded. Will you tell me your name?
Hades.
You are a creation of the ancients. A war machine.
Define timeline.
Time? Ah. It is the 13th king of the Karja Sultan's reign.
Define Karja.
We're getting ahead of ourselves. Were you created by the ancients? I wonder how long you waited here, buried, until I chanced upon you. How long you'd have to wait for another. You're obviously very powerful, but you're not going to get anywhere without me.
Titan frame merely houses intellect. Define Karja.
Now that's more like it. They're coming.
Preparations are complete.
Ah, Lucent Bahavas. Behold, as I promised you. What?
Manner of a great machine is this? I've never seen such a thing. Stay! Stay your ground, Karja in shadow.
Incorrect. Bow before the buried shadow.
The buried shadow, I don't understand.
Did Ahriman understand the Glinthawk that perched upon the alight?
It speaks scripture.
Ahriman followed the shadow cast from the spire.
To the mesa where Holy Meridian was founded.
You will follow the shadow once more.
I am a righteous man, chosen of the sun. But in times of need, the powers of shadow can accomplish what the sun alone cannot. Will you return to us what is ours, O shadow of prophecy?
An army is required. Obey, and Meridian is yours.
Of our obedience you can be certain.
Task is complete.
Yes. The focus network is active, built to your specifications. Check it yourself if you must. I'll wait. But I remind you of the reward you've been withholding. Quantum processing.
Data has been compiled. Volume too great for transfer.
How inconvenient for me.
Come before me. You shall receive your reward.
Very well.
Fearless. Threat detected inside Eclipse.
Speak its name, O Shadow, and it will die.
You will eliminate this one. Silence.
Silence. Yes. A truth whispered at night is seen in the day. He was never one of us. It will be done.
Huh. So, also Hologramme haben wir scheinbar alle. Text Data Points kommen noch welche. ist immer noch unser Repair. The Looming Shadow. When trophy earns, recover a powerful irgendwas.
I have to tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened with Dervahl, I know he'll defend the city. The Spire.
So, haben wir wieder 3 Skillpunkte mehr. Dann nehmen wir jetzt einfach mal den hier. Dann fehlt uns bloß noch der. Nochmal 3 und dann haben wir alles. So, und wir haben jetzt Silence Lands. So, dann können wir den jetzt endlich auch... Ne, können wir noch nicht. Für was sind denn diese Spear-Dinger dann da? Ich verstehe das immer noch nicht. So, ich glaube aber, da wir jetzt noch... haben wir jetzt noch ein bisschen Zeit. Das war schon wieder übelst sinnlos. Ja, aber ich glaube, wir fangen jetzt nicht noch was Neues an, weil ich ein bisschen Angst habe, dass das einfach die Mission jetzt zu groß wird. Wir haben jetzt noch eine Dreiviertelstunde und das Ding zog sich ja jetzt auch schon wieder über eine Stunde. Geht vielleicht noch länger. Ich weiß ja wie gesagt nicht, wie lange das hier alles noch geht, weil wir eben ja auf das Ende zusteuern. Aber ja. Ja, wie und wo? Ach, hier vorne ist eine Leiter. Gut, die hätte man ja auch einfach nehmen können, das stimmt. Stimmt, aber auch dieser Spire, der hatte ja noch gar keinen. Also der klar war, der wichtig wurde ja genannt und man sieht ja natürlich auch, aber der musste ja noch irgendeine tiefere Bedeutung haben. Jo, dann würde ich sagen, wie gesagt, eigentlich nach Meridian. Gehen wir direkt in die Stadt und dann machen wir dort Speicherpunkt und dann hören wir hier heute auch erstmal auf. Ist halt bloß mal ein kurzer Stream heute. Aber ja, wie gesagt, ich weiß halt nicht, wie lange die nächste Mission gehen könnte. Daher, ich will das jetzt auch nicht erst überziehen. Ja, außerdem ist das auch mal ganz schön viel Info, die jetzt hier zusammenkommt. Also jetzt wirklich zum Ende hin nimmt die Story technisch nochmal so viel Fahrt auf, da kommt ja in jeder Mission so viel krassen Input. Jetzt wieder den mit, dass der Ted Faro quasi die Alpha Riege umgebracht hat und eben einmal das komplette Wissen gelöscht hat sozusagen. Das ist halt auch schon wieder richtig heftig. Ja. Weiß auch nicht, warum das jetzt alles erst zum Ende kommen muss. Das hätte man doch auch ein bisschen besser verstreuen können, aber naja gut. Meine finale Kritik kommt ja noch zum Schluss. Ja. Jetzt sind die Notebook-Files hier fertig. Okay, gucken wir das uns noch an. So, jetzt auch wieder die Frage, wie schnell reparieren sich diese Notebook-Teile? Ist das jetzt auch, ist das storytechnisch gebunden oder ist das jetzt mit jedem Quicksave oder mit jedem Schnellladen oder mit jedem Fast Traveln passiert? Naja, wir werden es herausfinden. Wie gesagt, für heute soll es aber erstmal gewesen sein. Ein kurzer Stream heute, aber trotzdem mächtig viel Impact. Morgen Abend, ist Freitag, geht's, denke ich, dann weiter. Wieder zwischen 0 und 3 Uhr hier auf dem Kanal. Lasst gern ein Abo da, dann verpasst es nicht. In dem Sinne war's das für heute und ich sage vielen Dank fürs Reinschauen. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Tüdelü!